but don't dare rattle their rhythm.
With that cordial invitation, welcome back, Amiibros, to Bioshock. In the last episode, we explored a portion of Olympus Heights, leading us to Sander Cohen's apartment. In this episode, we explore the horrors that await us in the home of Sander Cohen. But in all honesty, it's not really a bad place you got here, Mr. Cohen. I gotta say. I mean, I was expecting some plastered splicers all around here, but you surprised me. I guess you can't really judge a book by its cover. I mean, it's not like you have the corpse of a dead cat in here.
When will you ever learn to take instruction? I'm coming down there, little morph. Coming down to teach you to dance.
Ooh, what dance are you going to teach me, Mr. Cohen? I hope it's the cha-cha, not the tango, because it takes two to tango, and I think we're the most incompatible people around. I mean, you're crazy, and me, I've had quite the mind fuck in these past few hours, and my form's going to be way off if we decide to tango. Are you coming, Mr. Cohen? I'm waiting. There you are, and boom! Easiest way to cheese him, just set a bunch of proximity mines by the door he comes through, and he is dead. And with that, we gain access to his box all the way back in Fort Frolic. Hooray! Let's take a picture and capture the moment that we defeated Sander Cohen. It's an okay picture, but I feel it's missing something. I feel it's missing some flair. There we go. Much better. Let's take a picture and see how it comes out. Beautiful. Let's go put that in the quad tick. And heart attack again.
I don't like this any more than you do, kid. But you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I got 12 years down here. Big investment. Man can't walk away from a long con like that.
You know, Fontaine, call me crazy here, but did you ever wonder if your investment in this place is, I don't know, bad? I mean, look at the state the city is in. Shit is literally crumbling. You even said, as Atlas, Rapture's a growing pile of junk. So, why invest in this place? I mean, I know it was a lie and all, just to save face and everything, but still, man, come on! Like, who are you gonna get to help you with this con? You already stepped on our toes, so that's out of the picture. I mean, Jesus, the people you ask will have to be very fucking desperate. Just saying. Anyway, back to the game. You saw right there that we gained access to a weapon upgrade station. This is one of the reasons why I said do not kill Sander Cohen at Fort Frolic, because if you do, you will lose access to a weapon upgrade station. You'll get the key still to his box, but as I'll show off later, killing him there just to get some minuscule rewards in the box versus getting one of your weapons upgraded, yeah, easy to see which one is more important, or which one outweighs the other. But in for one weapon upgrade station, out for another. We now fully upgraded our crossbow, so anytime we fire the steel tip bolts, we have a better chance of recovering the bolts we fired. I believe it only applies to the steel tip bolts and not the incendiary bolts. Or trap bolts. I mean, it makes sense for not the trap bolts, but yeah.
That Tannenbaum ain't what you think. Florence Nightingale, huh? That'll all come crashing down for you can say canned tomatoes. I've seen good bunco, and I've seen great bunco. But when you waltz through Rapture and World War II without even a scratch, you got more than leprechauns watching over you.
Everyone's luck runs out eventually, Fontaine. Even yours. I mean, even Lucky, the leprechaun from the Lucky Charms cereal box, eventually stops giving out handouts and decides to take his marshmallows back home with him. Just saying. And I don't care if Lucky the Leprechaun wasn't created yet or conceptualized during this time. It's my conspiracy theory. It all makes sense. Fontaine was there when he made the character, or had the idea for the character, but it was shot down. And it was at that point he decided that, you know what? I'm gonna be a con artist. That's how I'm going to make all the money if no one's going to listen to my ideas. I'm going to steal their ideas before they steal mine. I'm telling you, it's all connected. If you're wondering why I'm taking pictures of security bots again, just as a quick reminder, the videos after I left Fort Frolic were damaged, so I had to redo some research. So there's why. But on the bright side, we just picked up a new engineering tonic, one of my personal favorites, Clever Inventor. Anytime we go to a U-Invent station and we want to invent something, it takes one less component, so making RPGs and electric gel just got a whole lot easier. Yes! But alongside that tonic is an audio diary, mind control antidote.
Fontaine's become some kind of boogie-nut in rapture. That myth gives him power. But peel back flim flam and a humbug, he's just another conman. And like all conmen, he worries he'll end up on the wrong side of grift. That's why he commissioned Lot 192. The antidote to the mental control plasmid. Fontaine said I better not tell anybody about the antidote. Not even Tenenbaum. And Suchong is inclined to listen.
I knew there was something to that. Always secret when with Suchong, always secret. He must have this Lot 192 in his labs near Apollo Square. I once stole a dose and brought it back to my flat on the second floor, but those apes would have taken it back to Fontaine's penthouse upstairs. I never knew what Lot 192 was for, but Suchong was doing something in secret. On this, I keep my eye.
I'm starting to think the splicers know when I'm either on the radio or I'm listening to an audio diary because they keep tricking the goddamn alarms. I swear. Well, for that act alone, Lidhead Splicer, you shall pay as I unleash my horde of bees and your own grenade launcher turret against you. Have at thee! Ah, heart attack again.
Kills me to turn my fist to you, but business is business. Don't let it get you down. Won't make a difference when this whole place is fish food.
You know what's funny? As a kid, I remember hating seafood a lot, to the point where if it was being served for dinner, I'd rather go to bed hungry than eat it. I did not like seafood at all. But over the years, I've been warming up to it. You know, you give me a plate of shrimp and I'll eat it. No questions asked. Steamers are really good, especially if you have like butter and hot sauce mixed together to dip it in. Oh my god, that is delicious. Grilled octopus is actually really tasty too, especially with some lemon in there. Oh, my taste buds are just watering just thinking about it. But enough about food. Back to the game in the city set underwater as we go into this abandoned apartment, and right off the bat you can see why it's abandoned. Molotov cocktails are falling from the hole in the ceiling. There's a hole in the ceiling, and there are trap bolts everywhere. I mean, Jesus, who used to live here? Maybe this gentleman knows. Excuse me, sir. Might I borrow a moment of your time? Look, I know it's painful, but I need to ask a question here. I'm sorry. We both know you can't stay still, so I have to continuously burn you. Well, you're going to be staying still now. In a flaming carcass. Oh, I'm losing my mind here. Maybe this lady might have some answers for us. Nope, never mind. She's about to be shattered. I mean, on the bright side, she probably received a better fate than the other guy did. The other guy was being burned alive continuously by napalm, which, yikes. But, you know, at least she had the courtesy of being frozen, and then not whole afterwards. I mean, I don't know. Those of you watching, you make the call. Who received the better fate? The Thuggish Splicer or the Nitro Splicer? I'll be curious to see what y'all say. Well, let's enter this room, and Jesus, man. Spilled your ketchup everywhere. You're supposed to put it on the burger. It's a condiment. Not makeup. And over here, this leadhead splicer tries to pull a fast one on us, but I'm wise to your tricks. Your friends back at Hephaestus tried doing the same thing, and for that, I'm gonna drink your entire stash. Because fuck it, it's not killing me. I mean, drinking all that alcohol is probably doing some major damage on Jack's liver, but in terms of his Eve, it's boosting it up. Of course, it's already full, so I just drank it for nothing. But you know what? Jack's had quite the mind fuck. Let him drink his troubles away. I mean, after learning your entire life has been a lie, I feel you need to get shit-faced. But I digress. Because the way back is blocked, we'd have to exit through the hole in the ceiling, or the hole on the second floor. Unfortunately, there was nothing of real substance at that abandoned apartment. At least we know why it's abandoned now. I mean, technically it wasn't abandoned. There were splicers in there, but not anymore. Before we explore the next apartment, however, let's go to this UN vent station and invent some things. Because of Clever Inventor, we no longer have to make a difficult decision between electric gel and heat-seeking RPGs. We can now just make them with one less component, which is pretty damn cool, I gotta say. Any big daddy that tries to cross paths with us is gonna get immediately slapped. You know, most pimps have a cane, not for Jack. He has a chemical thrower that spews electric gel or a grenade launcher as his pimp cane.
Why a guy like Fontaine would waste his time with that spooky crowd when he could be getting the gravy from any dish he chooses is beyond the understanding of this paparazzi. Even reset the door code to 5744. Maybe to be double sure that Beanpole don't sprout up in his yard again.
Well, thanks to that paparazzi, we now have the code for that keypad that we saw down in Mercury Suites. For some reason, we couldn't hack it, but we know where it leads, so that's always a plus. But I gotta give props to Fontaine. Because we're not able to hack it, that means we can't use the buyout option. So, in that regard, Fontaine is smarter than Ryan. No wonder why Fontaine was able to dethrone Ryan so easily. Jeez, Ryan, you gotta step up your game, even though you're dead.
Look at my home, torn apart by Fontaine and his pigs. No doubt he had the samples of Lot 192 taken to his penthouse. Entrance is in lobby, but the damn thing is always locked. You will not believe me, but there was a time when this place was all so beautiful.
Well, looking at the city from the outside, it's pretty damn beautiful, I gotta say. But you got me on the inside, Tannenbaum. Anyways, next time on Bioshock, we'll be exploring Fontaine's penthouse for a dose of Lot 192. See you guys then.
All those years, we thought we were making progress with our Skinner boxes and our electric shocks. What a waste of time. Until Adam, you could no more domesticate a child than a boa constrictor. Fontaine gives a Suchong history for child that he wants to imprint into child's head. Kid, not a person. A jukebox, ready to play whatever tune Fontaine wants to hear.